Today, we want the ICC to take judicial notice of what happened in Eldoret this past weekend. Article 69(6) of the Rome Statute allows the ICC to take judicial notice of facts that are in common knowledge. As it is, ICC court records reflect that there is evidence to the effect that William Ruto fanned flames by deploying the Madoadoa inflammatory language 15 years ago. It is on record. The fact that this inflammatory language was used again during a Ruto rally in 2022 is something that the court should take judicial notice of. In fact, it is corroboratory and should be submitted as part of new and compelling evidence. And it should also be used as character evidence because this tells us exactly what kind of man we are dealing with. Here are the reasons why we say so. The ICC case against William Ruto is not yet over. If anyone needs reminding, the term Kuondoa Madoadoa has made Kenyans fight in ethnic clashes, and not just in 2007-2008, but also in the 1990s and even as far back as in 1963, when ethnic separatism was being championed by powerful politicians like William Murgo. Several national reports bear witness to this history. The 1992 Kiliku report highlighted several instances where the word was used to excite passions by the likes of William Changole and powerful Moi-era politician Mark Toll. The 2000 Akiwumi report observed that the word Madoadoa was derogatory, and it was a signal for the violent evictions of non-Kalenjin communities from the Rift Valley in 1991. The Kriegler and Waki reports of 2009 said the exact same thing about the 2007-2008 violence, and that the use of the word Madoadoa was mainly towards the Kikuyu, Kisii, Luo, and other communities who had found permanent residence in the Rift Valley. It therefore becomes very difficult to imagine that the utterance of these words was by mistake and not by design. This is especially so when we recall that a key witness number P0376, during the William Ruto ICC trial testified that he had heard William Ruto say these same words to a crowd in the lead up to the 2007 elections. It is therefore tragically unfortunate that William Ruto did not immediately take to the podium to denounce what Senator Linturi said about uprooting Madoadoa in Rift Valley. If William Ruto had hoped to achieve anything with his Eldoret rally, maybe to consolidate the support of his core constituency, Senator Mithika Linturi swooped in, unzipped his trousers, and peed all over Ruto's plan. The real tragedy, however, is that William Ruto, the deputy president, did not denounce Linturi's words immediately. The holder of the second most powerful office in the land did not intervene when a mammoth crowd was being incited with inflammatory words in his presence and in his name. In fact, after his insults to Madoadoa Nation, William Ruto shook Senator Linturi's hand, gave him a hug, and then gave him a pat on the back as he smiled. This was either a sign of approval or agreement. And also, while Linturi was speaking, Oscar Sudi was standing behind him and nodding in agreement as Linturi said the things he said. This is why we must serve ICC with judicial notice. If the world had been served with judicial notice when the Hutus called the Tutsis Madoadoa, cockroaches, inyenzi, kwekwe, kwere kwere, the genocide that killed 1 million people would not have happened. ICC, you are on notice.